What is going on, guys? Welcome to episode number 11 of our Minnesota Vikings franchise, and in today's action, we are going up against the Seattle Seahawks on the road. But first, we are kicking this one off with some re-signing of our current rostered players that are going to end up to be free agents next season if we do not elect to go ahead and sign these guys. So I'm taking the liberty and going after Anthony Harris. This was one of our better players on defense, even though he's a 74 rated player. I like him. I think he's got a lot of upside. I think he's still going to be progressing nicely, even though he's got that normal dev trait. I do like Anthony Harris as a player in real life for the Vikings, so I think he's going to be a nice fit for us at free safety. And I'm leaving the rest of these guys up to you. I'm leaving it up to the fans out there and to the viewers and the subs. What do you guys want to do about Brett Jones, Jordan Taylor? What do you guys want to do about these guys that I'm not going to end up making the call on myself? Like Kentrell Brothers, Jaron Kearse, Rashad Hill. I'm also going to go ahead and sign Mackenzie Alexander at a 75 overall corner. I think that he provides that depth out of Clemson. He's a really good player. I like him for what he's going to be able to do for us. I think he's going to progress nicely. You guys saw it. I turned the fumble sliders up, and then I also eliminated the superstar ability because I'm getting really tired of the fact that fumbles are happening way too much. Superstar X factors are just like really ruining the gameplay here for this franchise series, and I'm just going to test it out. Just going to test the water and see how this plays, and let me know in the comment section if you guys want me to bring Superstar back. I didn't really notice a difference. I will say that right up front. I did not notice a difference. Stephon Diggs still is juking people out of their shoes on the first move, so it's not like it's really even, it's not even a good feature because all of the normal things that would have happened in the game are currently happening anyway with Superstar X Factor turned off. But we see here, Russell Wilson having himself a pretty darn good season, 27 touchdowns, 6 picks, and he's going to be a really good quarterback for years to come. He's a 7-year pro. He's gonna last. He's gonna last in this NFL in this day and age. But we get them to get stopped there on a 3-and-out, and we are coming out with Kirk Cousins, the embattled quarterback in real life, and a lot of Vikings fans want to see somebody else under center next year, I'm sure of it. But so far, he's been Kirk Cousins for us, too. I mean, he has not been that bad, but he's been decent enough to win us some games here. And we see a false start flag going to push us back 5 yards. It was, I believe, 3rd and inches, and now on 3rd and 5, it's going to be a complete pass to Amir Abdullah, who is kind of, he's splitting that carry load with Alexander Madison here. We do get Dalvin Cook back next week, so that's going to be something to look forward to in next week's gameplay. So 3rd and 7, and nothing's open downfield, so Kirk checks down here to Josh Doxson, former Redskin and teammate out there in Washington of Kirk Cousins. 3rd and 8 now for Seattle, and Russell Wilson does a little spin move, throws off his back foot there, and he's now 1 of 4 for 7 yards, and we get the ball back. So kind of a defensive battle here thus far, and nobody's on that left side of the field. Kyle Rudolph is wide open on the drag. Must have had man coverage the whole way here. 1st and 10. Diggs going to make this catch, going to roll over the defender, going to get about, well, he got about 9.5. It's going to be 2nd and inches. And Madison, for his first rush of the game, gets the first down. 3rd and 10. This is a big down here for the Vikings, and we're going to have to go underneath to Abdullah as yet again, nothing was open downfield. So Kirk, 7 of 11 for 40 yards, and that means Dan Bailey is going to have to come on and get a big-time pressure kick there, and he drills it for a 3-0 lead. Seattle back here with the football, and what a hit by Anthony Barr on Chris Carson. They're going to get dropped in the backfield. It's 2nd and 15, and this pass is going to go completed, but up the middle for really only 4 yards there. So 3rd and 11, Wilson going to fire short to Chris Carson, and Kendricks makes the play. So Seattle still cannot move the football on Minnesota. We are holding them scoreless through about a 1/4 of play here on their home turf. 5:50 left to go after this run by Madison. It's 2nd and 7, and we are going to go draw, and Madison's going to get about 6. So it might be 3rd and 1 at this situation. It is. 3rd and 1, pass complete to Thielen. It's the first time we've called his name so far in this gameplay, and he's going to pick up that first down. Cousins now 10 of 15 through the air. Cousins feeling the pressure, and look at this throw again, guys. So this is the part of the quarterback accuracy issue in Madden. Like, I understand if he's going to miss, like, maybe a little bit to the right, but this far right, come on. Come on, Madden, get your stuff together. So 2nd and 10, we're just trying to get a little positive yardage there, trying to get a more manageable 3rd down, but 3rd and 8, so 3rd and long technically, and he's looking out to the right into the corner for Laquan Treadwell, and, you know, it was there, but it wasn't. He overthrew it just a little bit. If he had thrown it just a little bit towards the pylon, it would have been a touchdown for sure, a perfectly placed ball, but Russell Wilson's going to throw an interception here to Harrison Smith, who, guys, made an extremely athletic play on that football. I mean, let's just take a look at the replay one more time. I mean, watch this. Nice job by Harrison Smith to cause another turnover. So if he's not causing fumbles, he's causing interceptions. So it's 6-0 Minnesota here late in the 2nd quarter. Madison's going to run up the middle to pick up that 1st down. I think he got about 5 yards right there. So 1st and goal, and Trent Murphy comes through, and Riley Reef just got absolutely schooled on that down. We got 2:14 left to go here. Kirk Cousins on 2nd and goal. He's going to fire it low and away from Josh Doctson. He was wide open. Probably could have been able to cut up field for the touchdown, but it's not going to happen here. Cousins going to fire it out to Doctson in traffic, trying to yet again make something happen, but not a very wise throw, because if a turnover happened, it would have been 6-0 still with Seattle football. And a nice throw, nice catch here by Moore. I believe that's David Moore, not DJ Moore from the Carolina Panthers. And we got on 35 seconds, 1st and 10. And Danielle Hunter coming in with the nice sack. That's his 10th sack of the season. Going to push Seattle to 2nd and 18. Wilson trying to get the play to develop, trying to wait, and Linval Joseph is going to drop him in the backfield. They do call a timeout to set themselves up for a field goal attempt, and guys, this one is going to be up and barely good. So we go into halftime in a defensive battle, 9-3. Look at the passing yards right now. I think that's taking into account sack yardage, because there's no way that Kirk Cousins right now has 30-something plus yards passing. But when you have these kinds of drops, and when you're missing wide open throws like he had been earlier in the game, you're going to have pretty bad stats, right? He's up to 58 yards after this completion of 4 to Stephon Diggs. 3rd and 6, pressure coming, and we're going to find Josh Doctson for the 1st down on the out route. It's a pretty good route run by Mr. Doctson there to pick up that 1st down. Play action attempt here, and he was just getting ready to throw, and the sack occurs from Woods. He's going to drop Kirk Cousins for the 3rd sack of the game. 2nd and 20. Abdullah with the little shimmy. Only going to get 3. So it's going to be 3rd and 17. Cousins going to have to fire it out deep, and Thielen was nowhere close to where that throw was going. So that was a comeback type of route, and Cousins just mistimed it. Mistimed his receiver, thought he might have been coming up on the fly or something. I'm not sure what happened, but on 3rd and 1 on Seattle's next possession, we're going to get a stop there by Harrison Smith. So he comes on through from the safety position and makes a nice play on 3rd and 1, and it's going to hold Seattle to a 9-6 game with that field goal. So late 3rd quarter, Cousins now 15 of 29 for 81 yards. Abdullah with this reception picks up the 1st. So 1st and 10, a new set of downs here. Pass complete to Kyle Rudolph. Little stick route. I love those routes. Those are one of my favorites in the game. Pass complete to Irv Smith Jr. Makes a nice athletic grab right there. He's going to be a good one. 17 of 31 for Kirk Cousins, so not obviously his best performance ever. Pass complete here to Adam Thielen. 18 of 32 now. The passing game's starting to come alive a little bit. 114 yards for Kirk. Receivers are starting to get open, starting to get that timing down. Pass going to go complete to Kyle Rudolph. Receivers making plays here for Minnesota. Nice job, and then with the little flare right there by Kyle Rudolph. And we get the run up the middle. 9 rushes for 40 for Alexander Madison. And, nice hot route, nice audible there. He's going to find Kyle Rudolph in the end zone. He was just untouched. They were bringing the blitz from that side at that gap, and he just found the soft spot in the defense, and it's going to go for a touchdown for Minnesota, 16-6. Early fourth quarter, 2nd and 2. Nice job by Anthony Barr to take away that stretch. And we're going to get him to 3rd and 2, so no gain. Carson going to get the call here, and another great play. Another great play, this time by Everson Griffin. Going to make the tackle. 3rd and 11 situation here for the Vikings, and pass going to go complete to Rudolph, who's having himself a big-time game for us. It's going to reset the downs. 1st and 10, and blitz coming. Never saw it. And Cousins going to get dropped by Reed, his 5th sack of the season. So 2nd and 22. Pass is going to go low, and a perfect placement to Kyle Rudolph to allow him to push that momentum forward to get the extra yardage needed. Halfway through the fourth quarter, 3rd and 6. Cousins rolling out to the right. He's going to find Josh Doxson for the completion, but it was just a little bit off. He would have thrown it a little bit earlier. It would have allowed Doxson to try to make that play, stop, go, get cut up field, get that first down, but his momentum led him towards the sideline, and the Seattle Seahawks are going to take possession here late in the fourth quarter. Chris Carson with another reception. Russell Wilson now 10 of 19. Wilson feeling a little bit of pressure, but not late in that passing play. Early in the passing play, he had some pressure. Late, offensive line did a good job at picking that up and resetting it. So here's a screen pass. Kendrick's trying to do his best to catch Carson in the backfield. Not going to happen. So 2:04, 2nd and 6. Wilson feeling the pressure. Barr makes the tackle, but now we got a 2-minute warning. We have the 2-minute warning. 16-6 game. 1st and 10. Minnesota with the lead, trying to stop Seattle's little push here. They get a touchdown, though. We are still in charge of this game. It would be 16-13 at this point, but Harrison Smith makes the tackle at the 1-yard line, pushes Chris Carson out. And what are they going to do? So they actually had a 5-yard penalty and then a loss on the play. So they were at the 1, then they got pushed back to the 9. This completion is going to go to the 5, and what do you know? Pete Carroll actually decides to run the ball near the goal line instead of make the throw towards the goal line. So touchdown Seattle, 16-13, onside kick, and no dice for Seattle. Stephon Diggs with the recovery, and now we have one job to do, guys. 1 minute and 11 seconds. Seattle's already wasted 2 timeouts. We got to kill the 3rd one, and the run blocking just wasn't there. So timeout, Seattle. They have no timeouts left. We have given them another opportunity to either tie the game with a field goal or win the game with a touchdown. So our job is simple. Keep them away from the 41-yard line. You guys will see it up here just a moment. And there it is. We have to keep Jason Myers away from that 41-yard line and allow ourselves to win this game here. But really bad coverage by Anthony Barr here. User control, user error. We got to take away the middle of the field right there. We can't allow them to take control over that. And again, Tyler Lockett finds the soft spot in the defense, and now they're well past the 41-yard line, but not now, as Linval Joseph comes through with the sack. And look at the time up on the scoreboard there, guys. Pete Carroll, what are you doing? You got to get up there, spike the football. You're up past the 41. There's no reason to try to allow for that 10-second runoff. They lose the game because of poor management again. So Andy Reid gives us a W in Kansas City because he can't manage the clock. And Pete Carroll makes a managerial decision that's going to cost them the football game. You got to spike the ball there. They were past the 41. They had a shot for Jason Myers to kick that tying field goal with 12 seconds left. You don't have any timeouts. There's no reason to run a play. You're going to allow for that second runoff. You got to spike the ball right there. You got to spike the ball right there and either try to throw it into the end zone, get an incompletion, something. I don't know what you got to do, but it's not that. So Pete Carroll allows us to win the game. So Minnesota pulls through here, guys, gets the W, and we now move to only 2 losses on the season. I mean, we are just balling out. So I'll see you guys in the next episode where we will cover round 2 scouting plus round 3 scouting. Leave a like if you like this thing. I will see you in the next one. As always, Skol Vikings, and peace.